Howdy all, lovely to see you all again. I have an hour before I need to pick up my son from daycare, so I'm going to try and cram in a cheeky lesson. Today we're going to be looking at the animal by Disturb. Let's take a look. Alright guys, before we get too excited, we just need to talk about the tuning, which is E flat standard, which goes E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, and another E flat. So get yourself in tune, we'll get started. Okay, so the cool thing about this solo is it's quite thematic. A lot of the themes will keep returning and we'll just have a couple of variations here and there. So it won't take us too long to get through it. We're going to start off with essentially an E minor triad from fret 19 of the 5th string. We're going to go like this. As I'm working through that, I'm playing 19 on the 5th, 17 of the 4th, 16 of the 3rd. And when I get to that 4th string, I'm going to hammer 16, 17, then pull off back to the 16, and then jump back up to 17 of the 4th string. At the end of that, I'm going to play 16, 17 on the 2nd string again. At the end of that, we're going to have that little lick. Let's slow that down. I'm going to do a hammer-on pull-off going 15, 16, 15 on the 2nd string. Jumping to 17 of the 3rd. And then from that point, very similar idea. Hammer-on pull-off going 16, 17, 16 on the 3rd. Jumping to 17 of the 4th. All together. Okay, then I work into this phrase. Let's slow that down. I'm playing 16, 17, 16 on the 3rd string. Then I'm going to play 17 of the 2nd string. And I'm going to be pedaling that 16 on the 3rd string in between. So what I'm doing there really slowly, 16, 17, 16. 17 of the 2nd back to 16 of the 3rd. 19 of the 2nd back to 16 of the 3rd. At the end of that, I'm going to have 2 more 16s. So that little phrase there. Let's have a look at what we've got thus far at a gentleman's pace. Okay, then from that point, we've got just a little variation that finishes that loop. And then it'll do it again, but there'll be a couple of different endings. So we'll go over that. We're going to start off with this. What I've got here is I'm playing 17, 16 on the 3rd and 4th string. And then from that point, using a very harmonic minor idea, I'm playing 20, 19, 17, 16 on the 2nd. So from the very last chunk, now we're going to have this. Let's have a look at what we've got thus far, and then as I said, thematically we'll be repeating a lot of similar ideas. Hopefully that's all making sense. It's going to be exactly the same thing up to that point. So all we're going to do is cut off these last 4 notes and replace them with this. So we've got those last 4 notes are playing 19, 17, 16 on the 4th string, and then 17 of the 5th. So I'll show you what that's going to look like with the rest of it at the front. All the same, and then those extra 4 notes. So after that, it's going to go back to the first group, which is this. So all the way up to there was exactly the same. So we've got the first group ending with these 4 notes, the second group ending with these 4 notes, the third group also ending with these 4 notes, and then to finish it off, we've got this phrase. So what I've got here is 17 of the 2nd string, and then I go, so it's a full tone bend from 22 of the 1st string, and then I'm going to play a regular 22 into a bent 22. After I've done the pull down I'm pulling off to 20 and resolving to 21 of the third string. And that's pretty much the whole solo. So I'm going to play it relatively slowly in chunks, and then we're going to do it again even slower with some tabs. One more time with some tabs. And that was the solo from The Animal by Disturbed. Hope you guys liked that. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And sign up to the mailing list if you want to get in the know-how with all the goings on with Chris Zoupa, including Teramaze, books, courses, other fun things that I've got going on in my life that I want you to be a part of. I also have Patreon if you guys want tabs to this lesson and anything else that I do. Before I go, I just wanted to quickly plug my 3 books. My most recent book, Shred Guitar Improvisation, is out now. If you want to up your understanding of how to improvise over chord changes and create interesting sequences. My second book, Rock Guitar Mode Mastery, is out now. If you want to up your understanding of how to use the 7 modes in a compositional or even improvised context. And of course, my first book, Ultimate Shred Machine, is out now if you want to up your chops in shredding, sweeping, legato, and tapping. Hope you guys enjoyed the lesson, and I'll catch you all very soon.